What do you think the biggest misconception is of Muslims in the United States?
When's the last time you've ever seen a movie in Hollywood that ever portrays a listener as a good person? You've never seen a movie that makes like a good guy, ever. Name one.
Yeah, you're right.
But I saw instances where like they were misquoting, verses from the Quran.
Who was misquoting verses?
Mainstream media.
Really?
One was like the infidel. They're next wherever you find them. Yes, that does say that in the book. But guess what?
It says that in the book?
Yeah, but they're not talking about Christians. And in that passage, God's not even talking to the Muslims. He's talking to the angels. That verse that they loved using in the mainstream media about how they need infidel, Christians were not considered infidels in Islam.
Who were they talking about?
They were talking about the other pagan Arabs that were trying to destroy the Prophet Muhammad, who was bringing monotheism, who was telling people God is one, believe in Abraham, Moses, Jesus. These are all prophets of God. These people are praying to statues and a million different gods. They're infidels. They're the pagans. So in that verse, they were at a battle, if I'm not mistaken, it was called Badr. It was the Battle of Badr. And historically, they were outnumbered 3-1. So the first Muslims were outnumbered 3-1. And God says in the Quran, he commands the angels, go and support the forces because they're outnumbered. And I commanded the angels to strike the infidel. He wasn't even commanding the Muslims. And they use that verse in the mainstream media to make you think as an American that the Muslims are coming to kill you. But I'll give you a quote that it does say, speak kindly to the Christian, for they are the closest to you in faith. Amongst them you will find men of reason and education. That's in the Holy Quran. When's the last time you saw that on the news?
Never.
So how are you going to judge? Brother, I've had so many conversations about religion. Most Christians don't even know that Jesus spoke Aramaic. They don't know that the word for God, pull it up, I dare you right now on Google. Type in language of Jesus Christ. Do it right now on Google. Show me what power. I'm going to show you how we are as a society and how far away you are listening to this right now, how far away you are from any concept of reality, truth, or being. So what was the language? There it pops up. Now, here's what I want you to do. Let me blow everybody's mind now.
Aramaic.
Now, the language is a Semitic language. The Semitic languages are Hebrew, Arabic, and Aramaic. They're cousins, like I mentioned earlier. Latin is Portuguese, Italian, Spanish. Semitic languages. Now, I want you to type this in. Aramaic, word for God, and watch what pops up. And let me teach you a lesson.
The Aramaic word for God.
Well, if that's the language of Christ, I should know. Now, what's the first search result? Read it. Say it. I know it's hard to say it. Say it.
Alo-o.
Where's the search result coming from in blue?
Allah.
Oh, Jesus Christ in his own language called God, Ilah. Allah.